guys, Lindy, we're here and welcome to the pause area. Remember, this is a place where we talk all things finance, and it's just a platform for us to share what our views are when it comes to our money and our personal finances as young people, as old people, as people that are trying to win with money. So please leave us some love and give us a thumbs up if you like it, and share it with your friends, your family, and your colleagues. Today we're talking about savings. Yeah, I know. As young people, we think twice when it comes to savings. And generally, people start goals from the 1st of Jan. You know, there's that vibe of it's new year, new me. You put your goals down, you set them down. And then maybe, halfway through the year, you don't do them. Or maybe the 1st of Jan past you had other goals. You actually don't go ahead and do it. So on this video, we're just coming to encourage firstly ourselves to say, even if it's April, even if it's in the middle of the year, you still can start. And, you can join in a savings tool in any time of the year. So now let's make April our, year where we start goals and we can still save even if it has already begun. So we are giving you 5 tools that we think, or platforms that we think you can consider in terms of your savings. So number 1, we say coins. So when you go out and you've got cash and you shop and you come back with 2 rands, 5 rand coins. If you have a car, you just put them in your car, and then they just keep on there. You just keep them there when you go and in the parking lot. You just give them to the people, the car guards, or you give them to children. But have you ever actually wondered how much of that money actually can you save if you ever put yourself in a position where you saved it? Generally, I think you can take in a mug or a cup or a container, a Tupperware container, and start putting in those 2 rand coins or 5 rand coins and only revisit them at the end of the year in December, let's say December 31st, and see how much actually you can save and just put in those coins. So we are challenging you to put that money in coins. So that's number 1. Put those coins, save your change. And I know F&B has a tool like that where they automatically save your change, because it's amazing how much you can accumulate just by putting away as little as 2 rands in a container. Number 2, we say consider Stokvels. So South African culture, Stokvels are really, really popular. There's a Stokvel Association of South Africa, that actually tells us how powerful of a banking tool or a financial instrument Stokvels are. And they put out content and information on their website of how amazing things people have achieved through Stokvels. I mean, there are Stokvels for food, there are Stokvels for alcohol and events where if you have a baby shower, you've got something, an event, 21st, you can actually gather some of your friends and put, money aside and save them for that particular purpose. But what we are saying is that you can start a Stokvel with your friends, 2, 3, or 5, and say, I'm going to put 200 rands, or we're going to put 200 rands either a week or a month, and put that money in a Stokvel and see the power that you can get. I know there's a lot of people that have reservations to say, if I put my money in the Stokvel, I'm not going to earn interest. But the purpose of the Stokvel actually is not for you to earn interest only. You can take the money and put it in a bank or in an institution where you can get interest back. But I think the core value of a Stokvel is firstly to force you and push you to save, because now you've got a group of people that you are accountable to, and people that in other terms you owe. I mean, if we say in Jan or in April we're giving this person, and in May we give another person, in essence you owe that person. But what it does for you as an individual, it forces you to literally know that 200 rands is set aside every month or every week for your savings. And then when you get that lump sum, when your turn comes, you can then use it for either big purchases, or you can put that money in an interest-bearing account and start earning on it. Let us know if you've got Stokvels that you've joined, or things like groceries or buying yourself gifts, or Stokvel systems that you have and you would like to share us with this platform. We definitely appreciate it. Number 3, another tool that you can use is a 30 days notice. This is a very easy tool that you have, and a lot of people with bank accounts have those 30 days notices as part of their bank accounts. So look at your bank, whether it's F&B, Absa, Nedbank, or Capitec, and see what 30 days tools you have. But what it does is it forces you to put money and that you can't touch for a period of 30 days, and it's locked in. Because the other thing, and I know this is a popular thing that Nicolette Mashile likes saying, that idle money is bought money and bought money is gone money. So, but the tool there is basically saying, if you have money that you're not using, that you're not touching, because it's sitting in your bank account, you will end up finding a reason to use it, like going to the shops and buying with it. So now we say put it in a 30 days notice, because at least you can't access it, and then you can actually think twice about how to spend that money. Number 4 is actually a favorite of mine. It's a tax-free savings account. Look, I think the South African government really did a very beautiful tool for us as South Africans to consider, because what a tax-free savings account is, it's money that you can set aside as little as 250 rands a month. You've got a limit of 36,000 a year, and I think each year they give out a new cap to say from 30. I think last year it was 35,000. I could be wrong, but we'll edit out somewhere on the site here and tell you what the limit is. But each year you've got 36,000. That is a threshold of money that you can put, and over your lifespan or your life period, you've got a maximum of 500,000. And what the South African government has allowed you to do is, any money that you put in a tax-free savings account, you will be able to withdraw and enjoy without paying any tax on it. So imagine if you put in as little as 250 rands and you're only 25 years old. Imagine how much you will have at the age of 50. Just put in 250 rands every month for your life, and then at the age of 50 you withdraw. Or if you have a large event, you withdraw. Remember, you can only do it in a lifetime. So if you've put 500,000 in a lifetime and you withdraw that money, you can't now put more money back in, unless of course there's a change in legislation. But as far as it stands, it's 36,000 a year and 500,000 over a lifetime. And that money, when you withdraw it, you get it tax-free. And if you put it with an institution like Old Mutual, I know banks have it, you can get between 3.5% in interest, and you actually putting the money with a group of people that will invest it in for you, and you can start earning money on it. So definitely consider it. And then number 5 is a weekly challenge that we'll put it on the site here that you can see. But it's a weekly challenge where you set a certain rand amount that you will save, and then you can choose where you keep that money. You can keep it under your bed or in your mattress, although we don't advise that, or you can keep it with a bank or a financial institution. But basically the key there is you pick a rand amount, or you can use the tool that we'll put on the site, and you put that money every week. So for example, you will say, I save 10 rand for week 1. Week number 2, I save 30 rands. Week number 3, 100. Week number 4, 250. And week number 5, 150. And those amounts will vary from week on week. And then see at the end of December how much money you have. And you can actually use that money to go out on a trip, because we all know December is a real festive season in South Africa, and we as South Africans are very serious about our December. And you actually can use that money for things like that, as opposed to you taking a loan, using your credit card, or getting into debt on things that you could have saved on. So basically, those are the 5 things that we think you can consider. 1, save coins, Stokvel, 30 days notice, a tax-free savings account, and number 5, it will be your weekly savings. And you can start in April. It doesn't have to be Jan or the 1st of the month or the first day of the week. You can start anytime, and tomorrow is actually too far, and today is already too late. So remember to save and start now. Thank you, and see you on our next video.